everyone, it's Annisa. So, sorry that my hair is wet, I just took a shower. I want my hair to be nice for the video, and yet it's wet. So, if you hear any weird noises in this video, I have a puppy. Simon, come here. Come here, Simon. This is my puppy. His name is Simon. Say hi, Simon. No? Okay. He's a big baby. Wanna go back on the floor? What do you want? He's very content. I think he's just gonna sit with me for the video. So, as you can read from the title, it is a 20 facts about me. I decided to do this video because I feel like it's... Okay? He's moving. I decided it would be like very like informational for you guys, so you guys know more about me and know more just about my life, so it's easier for you guys to understand like why I upload, or just know, so you know more about me, just because it's kind of weird just start watching someone like I just kind of popped out of nowhere. I'm like, hi everyone, I'm doing back to school makeup. I think it'd be kind of cool if you guys got to know me a little bit. 20 random facts about me. Did I say 20 questions? I meant facts. Whoops. 20 random facts about me. So, here we go. I have them all written down. Number 1, I have 2 younger siblings. One is 4, almost 5 in September, and the other one is 11. One sister, one brother. They're both insane. You'll probably see them in future videos. I'll probably have them do something. They're crazy. Anyway, number 2, I live in California, and I have never been anywhere else. I was born in California. I have never gone on vacation outside of California. If I've gone on vacation, it's to Disneyland or a zoo. I've never been to Las Vegas. That's something that people always ask. You've never been to Vegas? No, I've never been to Vegas. Especially if I'm not 21. What am I going to be doing? I mean, I'm 18 now, but now I can go. No. Number 3, I'm a Leo. I was born in August 7th to be exact. I just turned 18. Very exciting. And people always say that it's perfect that my zodiac is a Leo because a Leo is a lion. And they always say I have a lion's mane. Okay. Number 4, my nickname in school is Nis because it's Annisa. I had a friend who would just randomly call me Nis because she was like, do you have a nickname? I was like, no, sure, I'm going to give you a nickname. It's Nis. And I was like, okay. So that is spelled N-I-S-S. Even though my name is A-N-N-I-S-A. I don't know. Number 5, this is my natural hair. You don't understand how many people I have asked me all the time, is that your natural hair? Is it that naturally curly? Is it that natural color? Yes, yes, and yes. My hair is as curly. I don't do anything to it. I mean, I help put products in it because if I don't put any products in it, my hair becomes frizzy curly. So to keep it maintained, I put Shea Moisture products in it. Shea Moisture is my life. That's all I use. I mean, I use Pantene for conditioner, but I also mix that Pantene with Shea Moisture conditioner. I use Shea Moisture for everything. So my hair is naturally as curly, it's naturally as color. I have my blonde streak. It's red, but it's like a strawberry blonde, so it's like a reddish blonde. Don't tear apart your toys. It's right here, and the rest of my hair is a light brown, then underneath it's black, like a dark brown. So I've never dyed my hair. The closest I've gotten to dyeing my hair was putting like that Halloween spray dye in your hair that only lasts until you like wash it out the hairspray. Number 6. Yes, number 6. I started doing makeup when I was little with my mom because my mom has always loved Halloween. She's given me my love for Halloween. So as a child, she would always do my makeup, and it was always something crazy, and I was like, this is so cool. And I really started getting into it, I think I was 11 or 12, and I was calling myself Little Dead Riding Hood, and she had done like these scratches across my face and on my back, and it looked super cool. And I was like, this is so cool, I want to know more about this. So I started getting more into makeup, and then freshman year, my mom started letting me wear like beauty makeup. So that started my collection I have. If you guys ever want a collection video, I can do that if you guys want it. I'm looking at my makeup right now, it's a lot. But I love it all. But yeah, so I've just always loved makeup as a kid. I even had like those little play sets, and my mom actually wouldn't let me play with like the makeup play sets unless I asked, because I would go crazy with them. I would like put all over my face, I put all over the walls, I put all over my body. I put all over my dolls. It was a mess. So I wasn't even allowed to play with it until I asked her. I couldn't ask my dad. My dad would be like, ask your mom. I'm like, she's not home. He's like, then you're gonna wait. So it was always my mom that I had to talk to about makeup. And she does makeup, but she's not as into it as I am. She doesn't wear foundation, she doesn't wear contour. So going onto YouTube and reading and, you know, watching videos of people doing that, it was very interesting to me. So that's what's really started my love for makeup, which then gets me into number 7, which is I'm starting college. I'm going to college for cosmetology. I'm starting August 28th. So next week, this week, if I get this video uploaded, the week of the 28th. But I'm starting, and I'm going to be learning hair, makeup, skincare, nails, everything. And I think it's super cool. So that's my fact for number 7. I am getting into cosmetology, and I'm really excited about it. I first started out wanting to do special effects makeup because I loved Halloween makeup so much, but watching YouTube and the idea is that I like the idea of being able to not only do my own beauty makeup and do it right, but be able to have someone say, hey, can you do my makeup? And it's like beauty makeup, and maybe you'll say, okay, cool. And then I do it. That's super exciting for me. So to have people ask me like, hey, can you do my eyeshadow for this party? Can you do my makeup for this party? And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, thank you so much, it looks good. And I'm like, it makes me feel good that I can do that for someone. Now, on the other hand, special effects makeup can help me with movies, TV shows, but you can only do that so much. So I want to get into that too, because people usually only ask you that for movies, TV shows, or on Halloween. And that's super cool. I want to get into that completely too. But beauty makeup is every day. And I find that very beautiful. I find that very special to me. So, I don't know, that's just always like my thing. I like helping people. I love the idea of people saying, oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. That's always what I like. So, it's cool that I can do that. This is going to be a long video. Number 8. I have a love for Chinese food or Mexican food. It's insane. Like, ask me what I want to go eat, I will either say Chinese food or Mexican food. Like tacos or chow mein. Burritos or kung pao chicken. Like, it's super weird, but those are the only 2 I really like. I mean, I like seafood too, but seafood really draws into Chinese food also. So it's kind of like the spicy chow mein with shrimp. My favorite. That is my favorite. So that's a weird random fact. Number 9, I do not have a favorite color. I grew up as I guess you could say as an artist, because my mom, she would give me, I used to draw on the walls. So my mom shoved a pencil in my hand, crayon in my hand, gave me papers, I'll draw on this. So ever since I was a kid, I would always draw. And you know, as a kid, I would say like, oh, my favorite colors are pink, purple, and blue. But then growing up, I was like, no, my favorite colors are purple and blue. Or no, my favorite colors are orange and pink. It was super weird. And I realized I don't have a favorite color. I like all the colors. I see a point to all of them. I don't think anyone is more dominant than the other in my eyes. Like, I think green is as equal to brown to me, because I feel like you need both colors. There's a purpose for every single color. So that's why my room is kind of rainbowed. I don't have a I can't talk, specific color for like my room. Now this looks more specific because it's black, and I kind of did that because I want the videos to be more like color coordinated. But for the long run, I don't have a favorite color. You know, I go to the store and I'm like, ooh, this is cute, and it's yellow. Ooh, this is cute, oh, it's orange. Oh, I like this file organizer. Oh, it's purple. I like this lamp. It's pink. I don't have a set favorite color. And that's always something like people find weird. And people are like, well, you have to have one color you like more. And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, what color do you wear most? And I'm like, that's different. Because I'm not going to go out wearing orange. That's just not going to happen. Colors I like to wear are more blacks, dark colors, like a dark blue. I don't wear pink, but I like pink. I just don't think pink looks good on me. It's not right for my skin tone. So you can't say your favorite color is what you wear. I can't stand when people say that. People are like, hey, what's your favorite color? I'm like, as a kid, I'd be like, oh, purple. And then you go get me like a purple jacket. I'm like, I'm not gonna wear a purple. No, it doesn't work for me. So your favorite color is very different from what you wear. So I don't have a favorite color. I guess I'm a unicorn. I don't have a favorite color. Number 10. I am obsessed with horror movies. I can sit down and watch a horror movie. I can sit down and not get scared from a horror movie. It's one of my favorite things. And also, loving horror movies have also started it to where I don't get scared easy. So I have friends that would like come up behind me in school and they'd like try to scare me. They'd be like, boo! Or like jump on me. And I don't jump. I just turn around and I'm like, what do you want? Or I turn around and hit, because that's like something I always think in the horror movies. I'm like, if someone's gonna touch your shoulder and something creepy, you gotta turn around and be ready to attack. And they don't. They're never ready. They're always like, oh my god. I'm not that person. So that was always something my friends would always get mad about. So they would always try even harder with me to like try to scare me, and it just wasn't working for them. So sucks to them. You know who you are. 11. I love photography. I took 2 years of photography in high school. I don't know, it was really weird because I'm stupid. I don't know if you can hear that as a vacuum though. I don't know if that's gonna pick up in the camera. I really hope it doesn't. I was put into photography class by accident. So here's the story. So I was signing up for my junior year of classes, and I was like, I'm done with math. No, I had to take 3 years of math. I was like, I'm done with science. Science only had to take 2 years. So I was like, whatever. But then my counselor's like, you have to take another year of math. Not math, science. So you have to take another year of science because what'd she say? She was like, you're taking like a test your junior year. It's gonna have science, and your science class is gonna go over it. So you need to be able to like take the test and know your science. And I'm like, okay, fine. And at first I was like, sign me up for physics. Cause I was like, I don't know much about physics. Sign me up. And I got my summary transcript, and it said I had photo something on it. And I was like, oh, so that must be like I'm stupid. I'm all photosynthesis. I'm all, this has to do with another science class. I'm an idiot because it's in this room. And I'm all, this is my art teacher's room. I'm all, this doesn't make sense. So I walk in and I'm all, oh, it's a photography class. And then she didn't give me a science class. And I was like, you wanted me to take science. So I was taking choir and photography. I ended up thinking, photography would be really good if I want to get into makeup, because then I know how the makeup will look on camera. And I know how to use a camera. And I've always wanted to know how to use a camera. So I decided to stay in the class, but I wanted to take a science because she was like, you need to take a science. You're going to take a test, and you're going to end up failing the test if you don't take a science. So I was like, oh my god, okay, cool, I'll take a science. So I ended up getting out of my choir class, which she was like, you signed up for choir, you wanted it. I'm like, okay, I don't anymore. I want photography. I feel like it'll help my career. So then when you want to take them all, I don't know, give me 6th period anatomy. Because all my friends were in it. My friend said it's a cool class. I've heard that it's easy, and I think it'd be cool for me to take anatomy if I want to get more into special effects makeup, because special effects makeup requires you to know the build of a body and be able to make like latex like face molds, and to be able to do that you need to know the anatomy of a person. And they even say like take multiple anatomy classes. So I decided to take my one, and mind you, the teacher didn't really teach me much, so I was more so reading the book by myself. And that ended up helping me a lot. So I took that, and I ended up loving photography. And then my senior year, I decided to take advanced photography. So I was in it for 2 years. It was super fun, and I feel like I really grew from my junior year to my senior year, because I ended up taking my camera and going and taking photos. I didn't have a camera yet. I was taking my mom's camera. And, like, over the summer, I was taking my mom's camera while she was using this camera to go take photos. And it was so cool. And I was having so much fun. And I was like, ooh, mergers. Because my teacher had taught me that. I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, look what I can do. I can do the symmetrical photos and symmetry. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Asymmetry. I was super annoying. Because my mom, like, she'd be looking through the screen. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be looking through the little viewfinder. She's like, no. And my family hated me for a little bit. So moving on, yes, I like photography. 12. I love the smell of lavender, cherry blossoms, used matches, and rain. lavender and cherry blossoms make sense. I don't know why I like the smell of used matches. Like if you light a match and you blow it out, that smell that it has after, I love that smell. I don't understand why. I don't know whoever brought it up. I just like the smell. And then rain. My mom loves the smell of rain. And it's just always been like rainfall on like pavement, like that smell. I love that smell. And my mom likes it too, so I think I get it from her. But I don't know. My favorite Disney princesses, I had to add in Disney princesses. Come on. Are Ariel and Tiana. As a child, I always watched Little Mermaid. I wanted to be a mermaid. I wanted to have red hair for the longest. I wanted to dye my hair red. Like Ariel red. As a child, and even until junior high, and then at high school, I was like, no. I am never dyeing my hair. I don't want to. No. Not a full head of red hair on this face. No. But yeah, as a kid, I wanted to be a mermaid. I wanted to have a green tail and a purple shell bra and red hair. I loved Ariel. And then as I got older, when Princess and the Frog came out, I was super excited about it. I'm like, ooh, we're getting our first black Disney princess. And I was like, that's super cool considering that I'm half black. And I was like, that's cool to me. I'm like, that's really cool. And then when they said it's like gonna be based in New Orleans, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, because I have family on my dad's side from Texas and Louisiana. I thought that was super interesting to me, so I was super excited about that. And I ended up watching the movie and I was like, I fell in love. I had gone with my brother and my mom when we were little. We had gone to movies to go see it. My brother was sitting there, he was like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm sitting there, shut up! I love this movie! I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is amazing! And I fell in love with the movie the minute it started. I thought it was so cute. And I don't know, I just feel like I have like a personal like touch, like I have a personal like connection with it, because it's cool that we finally got our first like this black Disney princess. I thought it was really interesting, and like I can't wait till there's the first Latina princess. I mean, I'm not Latina in any way, but I think that'd be really cool for them, you know, because having a Disney TV show, the princess of what is it? You still don't know the name of the TV show. That's how much it sucks. There should be a movie for it. I'm getting off into a different topic now. I'm ranting. Sorry, I rant a lot, so if you want me to ever do a rant video, I will. I will gladly do that, actually. Moving on. 14. I am super clumsy. The nurse at my elementary school knew me. Like, if I walked in, she'd go, what'd you hurt this time? During the years that she was working there, I was the first student to break a bone on campus. I broke my elbow on sand in the first grade. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's like the first story I'll tell people, and people are like, you did what? On what? Well, yes, I broke my elbow on sand. I honestly don't even know. Like, it's gone to the point where, like, as a kid, I'd be like, yeah, I fell off the playground equipment, landed on my elbow, and it just broke. It makes sense. And now that I'm older, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, I remember what happened, but it doesn't make sense still. I don't know. But yeah, I was always the one that would be pushed. I used to play basketball with the boys. So, you know, like I'd get pushed and I'd scrape my knee, or I'd scrape my elbow, or I was the one going down the slide, and at the beginning where you have that arch for you to get into the slide, I was tall for my age, so I would hit my head on that, and I'd go to the office and, well, I need an ice pack. I was always getting hurt. 15. I have 6 piercings. I have my lobes done twice, and I have 2 cartilage piercings up here. I don't know if you can see them. I have a little hoop right here. And I plan on getting more. I do want to get a 3rd set done down here. And then I want to... My mom gave me a set. My mom was literally like, no more piercings. We're done getting you piercings. But she's all, but I think you'd look really good with a barbell on that side. Well, thanks. I want to get my nose pierced. Like, this is another weird thing. Like, I've had random people, like, while I'm talking to them, they'll look at me like, you know, you'd look really nice with a nose ring. I'm like, I was just talking about how my brother went to the hospital. What brought up a nose ring? So that was a super weird thing. And I've always kind of looked at myself and like, I think I look good with one. But I'm like, I don't know. And I got like a fake one. I got one of those fake ones that I kind of like get like come right here. Like it kind of like snaps on right here. And I actually liked it. I was like, I want one. But you know, we're all, like, my family's like, no. And my mom was like, okay, I'm fine with it. You need to talk to your dad first. And I talked to my dad, and he's all, well, shoot, if your mom's okay with it, then I'm okay with it. And she's all, wait, you're okay with it? She's all, wait, never mind. You're not getting this done. She's all hoping your dad would be the one to tell you no. And he's all, why did you tell her no? So I was really upset. I was like, I want my nose pierced. Because, like, and my mom was like, well, you just want your nose pierced because all your friends are getting their nose pierced. Because I had, like, 2 friends at the time who went and got their noses pierced. And I was like, no, it's because I want my nose pierced. Like, I've, like, you know, it's not like because I was like, you know, I wanted my nose pierced since I was, like, in the 7th grade. My mom's like, well, you've never brought it up. I'm like, well, what parent's gonna go let their little 11-year-old go get a nose piercing, you know? I'm not gonna go ask and have you laugh at me, be like, girl, you crazy? Well, I'm gonna wait till I'm at an age. And my mom's like, when I had asked her, I was 16, and I was like, can I get my nose pierced? She's all, you just want your nose pierced. All your friends are getting their noses pierced. So I'm like, no, I like it, and it's not like it's going to hurt the professions I want to get into. And the most a person can tell me is, if you're gonna work here, take it out. But because I want to get into makeup, become a makeup artist, or even special effects makeup artist, those people are usually tatted up. Like, the special effects makeup artists are usually tatted up. They have piercings, whatever. But, you know, like, your beauty makeup artists, I've seen them with nose piercings, like a little, like, nose stud or a nose ring, like a cute little gold one. I've never seen anything like that anyone say, like, oh no, you have to take it out. And, like, if there's a profession where it's like, you need to take it out, I can take it out. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. So, one day I will get it done. 16. I've kind of gone over this one already. Actually, a lot. I love special effects makeup. I especially love blood and gore. Like, I was always a person in school who had to be scary. I loved being able to scare people, especially on Halloween. Because, you know, you have people walking around wearing their mask or whatever. But if I could actually paint my face, put some type of, like, latex on my face, whatever, that could gross people out is my favorite thing. 17. I love drawing and painting. I kind of talked about it earlier. It's just always been my thing. I love drawing and painting. I would always be the one doodling in class, getting in trouble for having her drawing book out. So I would end up drawing on the side of my paper, and the teacher would be grading it. She's like, you can't draw on your paper. I'm like, well, if you're grading it, what does it matter? I mean, at least I still did my work. I just drew on the side. Then they'd be like, you need to draw a different piece of paper. So I draw a different piece of paper, and I get in trouble for having that piece of paper out. It was really annoying. So yeah, drawing painting has always been my thing. 18. It's another weird food one. My favorite dessert is ice cream. It's super weird. If you ask me what I want for dessert, I'll just say ice cream. And I don't really have like an overall favorite. Like, I like the cheesecake ice cream. I like strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan, Rocky Road, cookie dough, mint chip, coffee, fudge brownie. I just like ice cream. Cause I feel like I don't get tired on ice cream. Like cake, if you eat too much cake, like, you get sick. Same with cupcake, because it's the same thing. Anything really. Cookies, you get tired of it. I don't know, ice cream, I feel like I can never have enough of it. I think like I don't have a favorite ice cream flavor, but I feel like I would if they were to take chocolate ice cream and put cookie dough pieces in it. So instead of having vanilla ice cream with cookie dough pieces, I want chocolate with cookie dough pieces. If there's someone who makes that, can you tell me in the comments below? Because that would be great. I need to go buy that ice cream. Anyway, moving on. Number 19. This one, the huge debate that people had. I think people are still having this debate. I don't know. I like the cookie more than the cream and Oreos. My mom, brother, and sister all like the cream. My dad and I like the cookie. I don't know, I just don't like the cream. It's too sweet. It's too much for me. I get sick off it. So what I would used to do when I was like, my mom always buys the double stuff because there's more people in the house who like the cream rather than the cookie. So when my sister and I were little, I would peel the cream out of my cookie. I'd give it to her because she didn't eat the cookie. If she ever had Oreos, what she'd do is she'd just lick the cream out of it and throw away the Oreos, the cookie part. So I would just peel out my cream, give her the cream, I would eat the cookie. So that's why I started telling her, well, you need to peel the cream out, eat it, and give me the cookie. So that's what we ended up doing. It's really bad. Too much sweets. And for the last one, 20, I can draw off my phone now. 20, this will be more about YouTube. The first YouTuber I ever watched was, I'm gonna link him down below, and also I'm gonna try to put his channel links right here if I can. I don't know how to do that. I'm still learning. Was Damon Fizzy. He has a channel called Damon Fizzy and D Fizzy. I started watching him in 8th grade, so I was probably 13. Yeah, I think I was 13. But he was funny, he's bubbly, but he also goes over like really serious ideas like bullying. And bullying was a huge thing for me because growing up I would get bullied for my weight and for my hair. Super annoying. People would always like grab my hair and pull it. And I feel like that's a form of bullying. I guess because with girls with natural hair like mine, people usually always touch and grab. But I find that a form of bullying and harassment. And I feel like harassment is a form of bullying. So I would get bullied for my hair. And people would also be like, you should straighten it. And I'm like, why? So that made me feel insecure about my hair. Because I was like, oh, maybe I should go get it straightened. Maybe I should go get like a Brazilian blowout. So it was really cool watching his videos. And also he had a lot of acne at the time. I had a lot of acne. So him talking about how he would get bullied for acne made me feel better about a lot of things. Because he was like, you know, I'm trying to become confident. I'm trying to get over the fact that I have acne and get over the fact that I'm human. And he's like, I don't see why people need to bully me for that. And I was like, you know, it's really cool. I had gotten bullied like a couple times for my acne. And you know, it sucks because like that I can't help stuff like that. I can't help my weight. I can't help my hair. I can't help my acne. And he kind of went over stuff like that and made me really like feel really cool and like good. So thank you, Damon Fizzy. I thought it was really cool that he has or had a boxer, like the dog. And I thought it was really cool because I grew up with boxers. So like whenever I saw his dog in the video, I was like, oh my god, I miss my boxers. that was a weird one. But yeah. And then the first beauty YouTuber I ever watched was Zoella. It was like 8th grade also. Because I had watched Dan and Phil and she came up as a recommendation. So I was like, oh, let's just watch her. And like, it was super cool because I was like, she would do makeup. And I was like, I wish I could do that, but I'm not allowed to wear makeup. So then when freshman year came around, my mom's like, you can start wearing makeup. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I got really excited. I started wearing makeup. And when I would watch her videos, she'd be like, this is how you do eyeliner. And I'm like, I can copy her now. So I'd be like, okay. So I'd be doing like the tutorial with her. I'd be like, okay, so you put the eyeliner on like that, then you wing it out. And I was like, I can finally copy her now, rather than before whenever I watched her, I'd be like, why am I watching her? She's doing makeup and I can't do makeup. So I would try not to watch her, but then like her little notification would come up and say like, so post a new video. I'm like, okay, I should watch it. So I'd go watch it and I'm like, oh, I want to do that fall makeup look, but I can't wear makeup. Oh, I hope I can wear red lipstick, because I know they say like, at the time I was reading a lot about makeup, people were like, oh, only certain skin tones can pull off certain colors. So I was like, oh, well, I hope my skin tone can pull off red. So I remember watching her videos, I'm like, oh, she can pull off red, it's so good, I hope I can pull off red. And when I started wearing makeup, I had red lipstick. I was so happy when I found out that I can pull it off. I was like, I can wear red lipstick just like Zoella. I was stupidly excited about that. But, yeah. So my first YouTubers were Damon Fizzy, D Fizzy, I have them linked below, because I believe they deserve those links. Liza Koshy, link down below. I'll put both her channels down below, because she's super funny, and she kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of like, I feel like each YouTuber I watch kind of like helps me get past something, and that's why I'm such a fan of them, and I watch them. Like Liza Koshy, like, she embarrasses herself in public. I can't go to Target and do the things she does. She goes to Target and she just kind of like, you know, she grabs like the, like paper towels and she'll kick it, or she'll, you know, she'll throw herself into a cart. She'll go talk to a random person in Target. And it's super weird. She'll go talk to herself in Target doing a video. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. But the fact that she can do that, cause I always thought, oh, doing YouTube, like, for me would be embarrassing because I don't want people I know watching. But then here she is doing stuff like that. And she talks about how her parents watch her and how she has friends who watch her. And I'm like, what do I have to be embarrassed about? If I just want to sit here and talk and do makeup and kind of like reach out to all of you and like I want to be able to change your guys' lives in different ways. Whether it's showing you how to finally do a winged eyeliner or talk about something that is important to you. Like, I don't see why I should be embarrassed doing that stuff. So, I mean, there's my reason for watching Liza. There's so many YouTubers I watch, and there's so many reasons why I watch each one. I'm going to end it here. So, bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as I've said like probably 50,000 times already. And let me know what you want to see. I plan on I have a lot of video ideas I want to record and come out with. This camera is a lot better than the one I was using before because this one actually focuses. I hope that focused. I hope I don't look stupid. But yeah, I was playing with it earlier and I was like, oh, it focuses actually. Like I can put a product up to the screen and it's like the lens, it's actually gonna focus. And it also records longer. My Canon only records 12 minutes at a time. This one I think records 30. I think that's why it stopped the first time, because the first time it was 30 minutes, so I'm going to edit this so it's hopefully not that long. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut myself off like talking most of the time. Like right now. Okay, so bye. Thank you. Comment. Go follow my social medias. Talk to me on there. I'm okay with becoming friends with people. And yeah. Bye.